So you love fashion, right? Ever thought about turning that passion into a real business? Well, let me tell you, Pakistan's clothing scene is absolutely buzzing right now, and it could be the perfect spot to launch something amazing. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to start a successful fashion boutique, step by step, from that first spark of an idea all the way to opening your doors. Ready? Let's dive in.
Okay, let's cut right to the chase. The money. What kind of profit are we talking about here? Well, check this out. If you play your cards right, a boutique in Pakistan isn't just a fun side hustle. We're talking a potential gross profit margin of 20 to 40%. Yeah, you heard that right. That's a serious return on investment, and it proves this can be a really viable business.
So the potential is obviously huge. But how do you get there? How do you go from a cool idea sketched in a notebook to a thriving, profitable business? What are the actual decisions you need to make? Well, that's exactly what we're going to unpack.
All right, first things first. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of how to build your boutique, let's talk about why now is such a fantastic time to do it. Let's take a look at the fashion landscape in Pakistan.
You've got to understand, this market isn't just sitting still, it's exploding. People are actively searching for unique pieces. Whether it's for a once-in-a-lifetime wedding gown or just a really cool outfit for a Tuesday, they're heading straight to boutiques. See, these aren't just shops, they're seen as hubs for personal style and incredible local talent.
So, if you're going to jump in, what do customers actually want right now? Well, it really comes down to a few big things. They want clothes that are customized just for them. They love that fusion of modern style with traditional Pakistani flair. The luxury and bridal market? Still huge. And something that's really gaining steam is sustainable, eco-friendly fashion. Oh, and here's a big one. You have to be on social media. It's not optional anymore. It's how you build your entire brand.
Okay, so we see the opportunity. It's massive. Now it's time to get down to business. In this next part, we're talking about the big, foundational choices you have to make before you even think about fabrics or designs.
And the first huge fork in the road is, where are you going to sell? Online or in a physical shop? Going online is great, your costs are way lower, and you can reach people literally anywhere. But a real, physical store? That gives you an amazing customer experience and builds a ton of trust. The cool thing is, you don't have to pick just one. A lot of the smartest brands are doing both with a hybrid model.
So we've talked about the where. Now, let's get to the what. This is the fun part. It's all about creating your brand identity. This is the soul of your business. What really makes you, you.
At the heart of every single successful brand is something called a unique selling proposition, or USP. And look, I know that sounds like some boring marketing term, but it's not. It's everything. It's the simple, crystal clear answer to one question. Why should someone buy from you and not from the 10 other shops down the street?
And finding that USP, it starts with asking yourself some really honest questions. What makes your stuff different? Are you going to be known for insane quality? Or maybe for being more affordable? Or hey, maybe you'll offer a service nobody else does, like perfect custom fittings. Your answers here? That's your secret weapon.
Okay, so once you've nailed down your USP, you can start building the fun stuff around it. Step 1, pick a niche. Seriously, don't try to be everything to everyone. Are you about bridal? Casual wear? Next, you need a killer name, something people will remember. And finally, please, invest in a great logo. It's the first thing people see. It's like your brand's first impression. All right, brand vision? Check. Now comes the, let's say, practical part. We're talking about turning that awesome idea into a real thing, with actual clothes, a place to sell them, and yeah, all the legal paperwork. So let's talk money. How much do you actually need to get this thing started? Well, if you're starting on a smaller scale, you're probably looking at an investment somewhere around 300,000 Pakistani rupees. That's a good ballpark to get the basics covered and get the doors open. But if your vision is a bit grander, maybe a high-end luxury experience, then yeah, that initial number can easily jump past ₹1,000,000 and then some. It really just comes down to how big you want to go, right from the start. No matter your budget, the key is planning. You absolutely need a detailed financial plan. You've got to find suppliers you can count on, whether that's hitting up the wholesale markets or working with local artists. If you're getting a physical spot, it has to match your brand's vibe. And of course, the non-glamorous but super important part, registering your business and getting your tax number so everything is above board.
Okay, you've done all the hard prep work, the planning, the branding, the logistics. Now, for the best part, it's time to launch. Time to show the world what you've built and finally meet your customers.
You can't just flip a switch and hope people show up.
A great launch needs a great strategy. That means your website and your socials need to be looking sharp from the get-go. You'll want to mix up your marketing, some digital ads, maybe team up with some influencers, and you build all that buzz towards a grand opening event. Make a splash, get people talking.
And really, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Everything we've talked about, from figuring out what makes you special to planning that big launch party, it's all for one reason: to create a unique, amazing business that people genuinely love.
So there it is, the complete playbook, from a little spark of an idea all the way to a grand opening. The roadmap is right here in front of you. So I guess there's only one question left to ask. What's your first step going to be?